In a remote and underdeveloped town in the southern province of Zambia, something modern and groundbreaking is happening. World-class audiology assessments are being provided to patients in some of the remotest parts of this country. Many of these patients have never seen a doctor of any kind before, certainly not in their own community, and certainly not in such an innovative and leading-edge type of clinic. This clinic is a vehicle, a mobile ear, nose and throat clinic specially designed to deliver much-needed health outreach programs. The mobile clinic is the brainchild of this man, Dr. Kieran O'Driscoll, a consultant ENT surgeon usually found at Midland Regional Hospital in Tullamore. But Kieran is also the visiting ENT surgeon at the Beit CURE International Hospital in Lusaka, Zambia, and has for the past decade been volunteering his time in this country to help improve the quality of healthcare in some of the poorest communities. To understand how this cutting-edge program came about, the story begins almost 10 years ago. In the summer of 2013, two Gorta representatives from the Dublin headquarters went to see firsthand the ENT vehicle in action. Today, the vehicle is making its way to Mazabuka, a town in the southern province of Zambia.
We're now in Mazabuka, at one of the outreach clinics that the ENT mobile clinic visits, and there's quite a lot of patients already here waiting, and they will be seen one at a time in the vehicle.
The ENT vehicle is designed to survive and be fully functional in even the harshest environments. Once it has arrived at its location for the day, it takes the support staff less than 15 minutes to set up the vehicle's equipment and to have it ready for the surgeons. Meanwhile, over 100 people have arrived to the centre already. They are divided into 3 groups: ear, nose and throat, and then screened. Some will be seen immediately in the vehicle, while others will be given hearing tests or undergo further examination. This morning, Kieran has already identified 2 cases of cholesteatoma. This is a condition involving skin growing into the ear and requires major surgery. So this screening process helps pick up those conditions which could ultimately cause meningitis or brain abscesses. Some other patients who have been screened will require immediate hearing restoration with grommets for fluid. That can be done today in the ENT vehicle. Kieran has also screened 2 children who are almost completely deaf due to fluid in the ear.
So, what we do now is the patients that we screened for either having something done in the truck will come here, the others will go for their hearing test and then come over to the truck. And that's, from here then, either the patients require some surgery, some treatment, or putting on a list for surgery at a later date.
Hello, how are you? What's the problem?
I don't smell anything.
How long's that been on for? A bit off, you know, a bit off. How long have you been having it for? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. How long have you been having it for? 2 weeks. 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 2 weeks.
Is that all? No. That's good. Excellent. So we're going to test your sense of smell now, okay? Sniff in. Anything?
No.
I think they may have fractured the base of your skull, and the shearing action has destroyed the nerves to sense of smell. The problem is that you can't detect rotten food or gas. Okay? So you don't know when to change your baby, you don't know when the food is off, and so you need to be careful of that, alright? Have you? This is Dr. Malambo, and she's one of the ENT trainees. So she's in her first year of training. Yeah, she's got 2 perforated ears with fungal infection in the outer ear, which we will deal with now. So we're kind of swamped out with patients today, really. The important thing is to get to see them all.
We go right here. Yeah, so we do it. But we use the separate.
So if you could only keep one, would it be your sight or your hearing?
It's a very good question. And research shows that if you ask a blind person, do they prefer their hearing or their sight, they'd say their hearing. And if you ask a deaf person, do they prefer their sight or their hearing, they'd say they prefer their hearing back. It's amazing.
So everyone wants hearing.
Yeah. The world of silence is a very lonely place to be. And I don't think it's appreciated enough, even in our own society, how much disability is.
I haven't started testing her yet, but I will.
One patient who is living in such a world of silence is Enedi, a 15-year-old girl from a neighbouring town. She is receiving a consultation from audiologist Dr. Alfred Mwamba to assess the full extent of a hearing impairment, which has been identified during screening.
Okay. No speech.
She can't hear.
She can't say anything. She thinks she's talking.
So probably she has never had any hearing?
She has never had any.
Enedi is 15 years old but does not attend school. Her mother passed away when she was still a child. She then lived with a grandmother, but she also died 1 year ago.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll bring her over here.
She is now looked after by Jenny, a neighbour and now guardian.
This young girl has got congenital abnormalities of her ears. Here. So, and she doesn't hear. So, our best option here is for a hearing aid. And this child at home would be suitable for what's called a bone anchored hearing aid, where you put the hearing aid into the bone behind the ear.
Dr. Kieran cleans Enedi's one functioning ear so that a hearing test can be conducted by Dr. Mwamba.
You were very good. Good. Okay.
If you pay a lot of attention, there are 1 or 2 things that she's saying that you might think mean something. But I think it's just lack of exposure to sound. So we're going to try a hearing aid and see how that will work for her.
Patson Sakala, audiology technician, works at Beit CURE Hospital in Lusaka, Zambia. Patson will squeeze some impression material into Enedi's ear. It will dry there for 8 minutes and he will then shape it into a mold. So this is to create the mold?
Yes.
Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for hearing me.
It cannot be overstated how big of an impact hearing restoration can have on the life of a patient. Often people who lose hearing capacity tend to withdraw from social situations and can experience depression, learning difficulties, isolation and low self-esteem. Hearing restoration helps them re-engage in life.
Is it working?
kalabereka
ati nzi
ati
okay, I get the point. Now she's like trying to repeat what I'm saying. You see? Wahakaboto. Okay. She's saying that she is better.